y'all. So there's again a lot I wanted to talk about right now. I haven't made a lot of videos. I mean, it's been summer. I've been enjoying it this weekend. I had a great, wonderful summer. I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your summer. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because kind of about like the energy that is going on right now. But also not only that, just again, the last time where I talked about, you know, my sickness and that what that had to do with what I was going on spiritually. This is another thing, another video of that, literally talking about, you know, what I'm going through spiritually and how it's manifesting in a sickness with me. And so for this one, it is kind of triggers, kind of gross. If you don't like listening to gross stuff, you know, or like you're like, ugh, like don't watch this video then, you know. Okay, but anyways, so I think I should probably get into talking about like the why, you know, why is it popping up on my body, than just starting like what's going on with my body, right? So this has been going on for, I want to say, a couple months now. We have a new roommate. And this is another thing too, where I know this is an external enemy shit, and I have been dealing with that lately. And I understand that this external enemy is me. You know, I get it. But then that's another thing where I've been thinking about these things too. This is gonna be a long video. Okay, so in the beginning, when I was learning about external enemies and realizing that they are, that is me, that's an extension of me, that is myself. If I'm fighting with that person, that means that because I do not like myself, that I hate those things about me. So I get it. I'm learning that. I still know that to this day. But in the beginning, when I was learning those things, when I was kind of dealing with external enemies, I was looking at it from a point of view that wasn't inside of me. And I was letting kind of shit go. I was just looking at it like, okay, you know? Instead of like normally before how I would react and snap and probably like, you know, fight. What I should say is probably, you know, stand up for myself. Instead, I was just like, okay, this is weird. I see what's going on here, you know, and just whatever, just let shit go. But then later on, it was driving me crazy. I'm like, dude, why didn't I stand up for myself? Why didn't I put my foot down? And that's where I think I'm at now. Is that yes, I can see and I can understand that that person is me, and that this whole argument or whatever is coming from me because I don't like that part about myself. But we still also need to stand up for yourself no matter what, you know. You still need to stand up for yourself and put your foot down, and whatever is your truth inside. And even though if yes, it may create conflict, that's okay. We're still learning. Like, this is all learning. And that's another thing too. Like, it's just so much right now. For me and all of us right now, we need to learn how to speak our truth, especially me. For so long, I have been that type of person where I don't like conflict. Like, even if you're talking, I don't agree with you, I'll just be like, sure, I agree with you. Instead of like speaking my truth and be like, you know what, no, I really don't agree with that. Like, I'll just be like, whatever, sure. You know, I just go along with everything. And that's not good. I don't want to say not good, but that's not in integrity. And we really need to be living in integrity right now, or else this type of shit is popping up. Like, our truth is not coming out. So like, shit is literally popping up on our body because it can't handle it, you know. I don't know if I'm rambling. I don't know if I'm making sense. But anyway, so talking about like before, when I was first learning about external enemies, I wasn't, you know, saying shit. I wasn't standing up for myself. But then I got to this point where it's like, no, yes, I can understand that is a version of me. But no matter what, you know, especially if somebody's being disrespectful to me, pushing my boundaries, then no, it doesn't matter that yes, that's me and I get it. Like, yeah, I still need to heal me. I understand that, but in this moment right now, these are my boundaries. This is my truth, and this needs to be said and, you know, put to a stop, and stop now, you know. So that's all I was learning, and that's where I'm at now. So we have this new roommate who's been here for a while. In the beginning it was fine. Literally they're fake as fuck, right? Super fake. Anyways, this happened once. They disrespected me and my son, and I was like, okay. I snapped at the time. I fucking snapped. I flipped the fuck out on him, right? Because he flipped the fuck out on me and my kid. And then it was a big ass fight, and then later he's like, oh, I want to apologize, this and this and that. And then I found out later he was making fun of me during his apology. I didn't figure it out. Whatever. I accepted his apology. I said, I get it, you know, I understand. Like, I snapped too. I thought it was like a one and done thing. And he was even like, oh, I never snap, I don't understand, you know. I'm not fucking kidding you. 3 fucking days later, he fucking snapped on me, and this time it was me and my fiance. Me and my fiance are both fucking crazy. He's fucking crazy too. You don't fucking talk to us like that. So we both fucking snapped. It was this huge fucking big ass deal, because he disrespected us in our own home. And so we put our fucking foot down. We put fucking boundaries down. And ever since then, like, me and my fiance talked about it, like, he fucked up. He really fucked up. We lost all respect for him. So now, like, and this sucks. This is my house, especially for me. I spend more time in the home than my fiance. Like, I'm a really homebody, and the home place is where I feel comfortable. That's my sanctuary, you know. Like, again, that's everybody's sanctuary. That's your home. That, you know, that's where you need to feel safe and comfortable. And ever since this drama, I don't want to say, I mean, I guess I could say not a little bit safe, especially with my kids and stuff. It's like now I constantly have to think about, you know, like, everything. And it shouldn't have to be like that in your own home. You know, you should feel comfortable. But that is gone, right? That shit's gone. It's not the home that it used to be. It's not that comfort that it used to be, because now every time we walk, like, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed, and I'm holding this shit in, and I'm like mad, and I could see myself, like, if looks could kill, right? Every time I fucking see this guy in the hallway, every fucking time I see him in the kitchen, like, me and my fiance, and to this day we're like, don't ever fucking talk to us again. So that's where I want to now, like, it's popped up again on my fucking body, right? All this shit, all this anger, like resentment, like you know, just grossness has, and this is where, you know, trigger warning, like, don't listen if you're squeamish and you don't like this shit, like, get out of the video now, okay? So I developed what I'm going to the doctors right now. I'm pretty sure it's an abscess. My sister has got them a few times. I didn't know, I've never had them, I didn't know what they were, but I'm pretty sure it's an abscess. So I talked to her. An abscess is like something you get from bacterial infection, and I thought it was ingrown hair. It felt like an ingrown hair, right? But I guess it's from bacteria, and like pus, grossness is held in there, and it's stuck in there. And I think the only way you're able to get it out, she was telling me, is like they make an incision or something, and they have to literally squeeze all that out. And I think sometimes antibiotics to get that grossness out, right? And that's literally what the fuck is going on with me spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I have, and especially the root area where it's at. It's the root area near my groin, right? And the root is like our stability, what holds us together, you know. And that's literally like my home. That's my home. That's my stability. That's what holds me together, right? My root, the root to me. And so it fucking popped up in my root, and it is, yes, I get it, it was from bacteria, but again, like we say, these things can be both. Yes, it can be actually just medical, but to me, I really think that everything comes from a spiritual, mental, emotional point of view. Another point that a really good friend to me got me into the thing of thinking was when I had my car accident with the guy where he attacked me, and he told me, what was that trying to teach you? What do you think this situation was trying to teach you? And when he first told me, I was like, oh shit, like nobody's ever really asked me or made me think about things that way. And, you know, I gave him my answer, and to this day I think like that now. Anything, especially the sickness or whatever, what is this teaching me? Where is this coming from? What is this literally trying to teach me? And that's what I'm going through right now, is sharing what I know it's coming from. Is that I am literally holding all this grossness, and like gross pus, gross, disgusting resentment inside my body, and it doesn't have nowhere to go, you know, like it doesn't, it's just held in. The most I can do is like kind of talk with it to my fiance, talk with it to my family a little bit. You know, my family doesn't, like, I've talked to them about it in the beginning, but they don't want to hear about it constantly, you know. So yeah, the only really people I can talk to it about is me and my fiance. And we're trying to keep it like no drama no more, you know, like we don't want to start no more shit, like, you know, especially in our house again. And that's why we said, like, don't fucking talk to us, don't fucking look at us, like, because we don't want shit to explode anymore, you know. We're trying to keep that shit down. But, you know, this is like, I guess, unresolved is shit, I guess, you know. And so those feelings are stuck in there and they have not been released, you know. And so that's what I know that's what it's from, and it's popped up in my body. So now me and my fiance have got to get to a point where we're like okay with it, living with it, dealing with it, and like, but also healing and releasing this stuff, you know, in like a good natural way. So I need to start doing like root cleansing. And I guess another good thing for like is root cleansing is like, which I do, like doing gardening more, grounding more, walking barefoot, you know, in the grass if you can, in the earth if you can, the ocean. Like this weekend was amazing because I fucking love the beach. I love the ocean. So we got to spend the whole Sunday at the ocean at my favorite beach ever in California, my favorite city. So those little things help. And like I said, like this weekend was one of the best ever because I got to spend all day, you know, swimming, cleansing with salt water, getting like that gross energy off on top of me if I can. So swimming, having Gaia cleanse me in the ocean, and being barefoot all day in the sand, and that cleansing energy. So doing little stuff like that, and then working more on cleansing my energy. This is now cleansing more the mental state, where I think it is, where I definitely need to do like meditating more. I always do my little energy clearing at night. I definitely don't do it enough. So I need to start putting more effort into that, to you know, getting these thoughts and these emotions like out, you know. What else did I want to talk about? So yeah, that's basically what I was going through. I wanted to share that. So the energy has been crazy, but it's also been crazy. Like I see this, it's like we're moving. It's, I don't want to say testing us, but it's like it's bringing this shit to the surface. Like what used to fly before is no longer capable of flying anymore. Like I think I talked about it in the last video. Right now it's so important to speak your truth, because literally like or else it's popping up. Like every time that I've had shit where I wasn't living in integrity, I wasn't being 100% honest with, you know, myself or the people in life around me, then I got sick, you know. And this is again happening now. Like I've gotten sick because my truth has not I guess come out. Like, and that's another thing too, like I am learning, I'm really learning, because I have always been that person where I didn't speak my truth. I didn't instead of like, if I didn't agree with somebody, instead of just being like, oh, you know what, I don't really agree, but hey, it's not that big a deal, like we can not agree on stuff, it's totally fucking fine, especially at work. Like if, you know, if there's drama or anything, I would just be like, no, like pretend it's cool, I'm cool with it, sure, whatever you want, instead of just, you know, like being honest and being like, you know what, no, I don't really like that, I don't agree with this, but like, hey, it's not a big deal, that's your opinion, this is mine. But that's just how I am. Like I really don't fucking like conflict, unless any type of conflict, unless if it's really bad, or I guess I'll let myself get push so much into a corner, then I'll finally be like, no, you know, put my foot down. But that's not good right now. Like that's literally, that shit we can't live like that no more. We literally can't. We're ascending into a place where even our body is like, if you are not fucking honest with yourself or speaking your truth, outside of you, you're sick. Just like your throat's gonna yell at you. You're gonna get sick. For me, what happened with this drama, now I'm dealing with this fucking abscess shit. Like before with the not speaking my truth, and I got, the swelling all over, right? And this shit is popping up. Like, if you're not handling it, you're not clearing your energy, it's gonna like literally come right back and put it and throw it in your face and say, deal with it now, fix this now, change this now. And of course, I'm still learning. I'm here, and I'm sharing this with you, hoping that some way, that it helps you too. Like, and I also like, hearing from you guys, like, are you guys going through this shit too? Like, is it, I know I'm never the only one, we're all in this together. We're all learning together. So I like sharing my learning experiences with you guys in case, in any way, whatever, if it helps, if it can. So yeah, that's literally what's going on. Yeah, the speaking our truth, they wanted me to tell you guys about. That's so important right now. And again, like I said, I'm still fucking learning. It's hard for me. It's literally hard for me. I've lived my 33 years of kind of being the opposite of, for the most part, agreeing, And it's so funny with my main family, I'm not afraid to be to speak my truth and my integrity with my main family and people who know me. I'll even go different from what my family says. Like, no, fuck that, like even this whole thing, like, so my tia was like, oh, that's a bit obsessive, and I'm like, no, fuck no, I'm never fucking talking to this motherfucker again. Like, we have different opinions, and I'm not afraid to share that with them. But with like casual people, like, especially like I said, at work, I don't like going against the grain. Like, I've never liked that. I would just agree with them. Sure, whatever you say, agree, and that's not okay. And that we need to learn to train ourselves to be different. And there was even my fucking fiance channeled yesterday. I should probably make another video about this, but it has to do with how our body is literally physically changing, and how that holds a certain type of energy. And like, our old bodies was not, now I'm going into some like really something crazy different that has nothing to do with what I was trying to teach right now. So I'm gonna have to make another video about that. I'm sorry if this video is long. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. There's just been so much I didn't have time to like go over. And then another thing too, I usually record videos a lot, my long ones at the house, but now because this person is the house, now I feel uncomfortable even recording, and especially like to talk about these issues with him. It's the issues about him, and he's gonna be in the house and he could possibly hear, so now it's like, oh shit, now I gotta find somewhere else to record. Like, it's just dumb shit, right? But anyways, I'm gonna be trying to make more videos. I recorded with Paranormal Karen for her half of the year prediction podcast, and I did a channel on there, and I'm gonna be going over the channel once she releases that. I'm gonna be going over the channel, because on her podcast I just shared it, because we only have like 10 minutes on there, and I didn't know how much time I would have, and it takes time to go through the channels and like see the exact meaning and see what they're trying to say. But anyway, so that's going to be coming up. I have more channels that I want to share. Yeah, again, the energy's pretty crazy. We're learning. Are you guys learning too? Are you guys feeling like any tension? Are you guys going through anything similar? Anything. I fucking love hearing from you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are important to me. I love you so much. You guys mean the world to me. You really do. So yeah, I really am rambling now. I gotta stop. I'm at the doctor's. So love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.